You are learning with Patrick. We have started a discussion of Christmas, and we answered what people have been saying, that but Christmas is in the Bible. And we got to realize that in the Bible we don't have something called Christmas. Christmas, as a remembrance of Jesus Christ, has nothing to do with the Bible. We also find out that people are saying that 3 wise men visited Jesus Christ is a lie. We also find out that both historically and biblically, no one can trace the day Jesus Christ was born. So therefore, why are we having Christmas? And that is the topic we are going to discuss for now. So why Christmas? Friend, the simple answer is that many are people who are interested in celebrating months, celebrating days, celebrating times, and celebrating year. As human beings as we are interested in doing that. That's why we individually try to celebrate our birthday. We always want to do something that will make us happy. But when it comes to the Bible, we don't do what will make us happy, but rather we do what is acceptable and pleasing to God. So we are starting with Galatians chapter 4 verse 10 to know why we now celebrate Christmas. Ye observe days and months and times and years. He's saying that people like observing days, months, times, and years. So because of that, the devil has used that as an instrument, and he has convinced people to invent into Christianity that Christmas is a celebration or a festival of Christians. Meanwhile, Christmas has nothing to do with the Christendom. Brethren, according to Mark chapter 7 verse 7, look at something. Howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching the doctrines, the commandments of men. You could see Christmas has been a doctrine in Christianity, as if those who don't want to celebrate Christmas hate God. Therefore, all Christians all over the world are claiming that they are celebrating Christmas, but few people are not doing. If this is the case, is it the teachings of God? No. So if it's not the teachings of God and we are doing it, then it means we are doing it in vain. We are worshiping God in vain. Let me tell you the introduction of Christmas. Christmas was introduced into Christianity on the 4th century, at the time of Constantine, around 325 AD, where they combined the festival of Mass with the celebration of the birth of Jesus Christ together. So we have the celebration of the birth of Jesus Christ. We have the celebration for the idol, which is called Sol. So these two celebrations were combined together. Then they brought Christ and the Mass together to have Christmas. So that's the origin of Christmas. So Christmas simply means Christ and Mass. Let me tell you the celebration of the Mass. It is an idol worship in Rome. Mass celebration is an idol worship in Rome. They were doing that as an observance or remembrance of an idol called Sol, S-O-L. Or some people call that idol Satania. And that was the celebration they were doing. And they were doing this celebration on every 25th of December. But before then, some Christians in the eastern parts were also celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ on January 6th and 7th. While some of them in Armenia were also celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ in January 19th. 2 different dates together. So they tried to combine the two, and we have Christ and Mass combined. Meanwhile, we know that Christians have nothing to do with those who worship idol, but we have combined it. Meanwhile, it's not the teachings of Christ. So if you see how majority are celebrating this Christmas, you may think that Christmas is a festivity in Christianity, but Christmas has nothing to do with Christianity. It is just an invention of human beings. What human beings think they can do to please God is what they are doing. Meanwhile, it is absent of the doctrine of Christ. Exodus chapter 23, verse 1 to 2. It reads, Thou shalt not raise a false report Put not thy hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil. Exodus chapter 23, verse 1 to 2 is telling us that we should not even associate with the unrighteous. At the same time, we should not follow the multitude to do evil. So when it comes to Christianity, it's not about majority are doing, so if you also do, it is best. No. In Christianity, we don't have majority carries the vote. We only have truth. So if what we are doing has nothing to do with Christ, then it means we have to stop. If the teachings and whatever we are inventing as the doctrine become the doctrine of men and the doctrine from Satan, we have to refrain from that. Because Christians and idol worship cannot blend together to serve God. That's why this 24th December, you'll be seeing people traveling here and there to celebrate Christmas. Churches are moving in towns with palm trees and co. While if you ask them, they will tell that they are celebrating Christmas. Meanwhile, this has nothing to do with the Bible. Brethren, do not follow the crowd to sin. I end here with a greetings. We will meet to continue. God bless you. Bye.